Well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. I got sidetracked. I was trying to post the show on Blue Sky and got sidetracked with some of the posts I was reading. So let me post it real quick. Yo. Posting this real quick and post. All right. So, first of all, round of applause and shout out from the live studio audience from Mr. Pipeline Podcast and also from Mr. Carl Black. Let's go, Carl. Good to see you in here, guys. Is it Wednesday? So Wings Wednesday. Dang, son. Wings Wednesday. Actually, I had Indian food today. So good. Had some chicken tikka masala. No, it wasn't chicken tikka masala. It was like butter chicken, I think they call it. It's really good. Tasty, spicy, delicious. Okay, so today we're gonna focus on stacking against the machine, buying Bitcoin, so that when the chaos comes, you're prepared and you're able to flee if you have to. Jesus. All right, so that's the plan. But first, let's get into the Bitcoin strength. Bitcoin strength. How much Bitcoin can you buy today for a single dollar? Let's find out. Today the price of Bitcoin is $103,911.86. You can buy 962 Satoshis for a single dollar. Those Satoshis. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. So you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin all at once for $103,000. You can start with as little as $1, $5, $10, $20, whatever you feel comfortable with. As your knowledge of Bitcoin grows and you feel more comfortable with it, you'll be able to stack harder and have the determination, the conviction to feel comfortable with investing or saving in Bitcoin more than a few dollars a day or a few dollars a week or a month, whatever. Okay, so if you're walking down the street minding your own business, you look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day that penny could be worth 9 Satoshis. So a penny will get you about 9 Satoshis, a dollar will get you about 961 Satoshis, and that is the Bitcoin strength. It's the Bitcoin strength for this evening. How's everybody doing today? How you guys feeling? You guys having a good day? Oh, jeez. It's been a crazy one, huh? It's been a crazy one. The coins are wild. Yeah, the coins are wild. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay. There's people always saying that's gonna go down, it's gonna go up or down, whatever. We have yet to revisit the $80,000 range. I think we dabbed into it the other day a little bit. No, not even that long ago. Never mind. It's actually been how many days ago? Let's see. Last time we were in the 80K range was what? On the 25th. So, not even the 25th actually. It was on the 13th. 13th. I don't know. I don't think we're going to 80, guys. I can't believe people still buy poop coins. I know. I think the issue is that, man, we've been on this topic on Bitcoin for at least a year and 6 or 7 months, a year and 8 or 9 months now, and to us it seems weird that people would still buy a poop coin, right? That the grift still works, you know? It's like when you travel somewhere for the first time and you've never been there before, of course, and it's like a touristy area, right? And you go and you see this guy there with the 3 cards, right? And if you guess the card, he'll pay you, and if you don't, then you lose the money, right? It's like gambling on the street. It's like a street guy. It's like a street hustle, right? Well, the people that live there, the people that live in that city, they've seen that crew around. They know that guy's a scammer. They know that guy's there to just rip off the unsuspecting tourist, right? The newcomer to the city, right? And Bitcoin is full of those guys. Bitcoin is full of those scammers, right? The president himself is a scammer. The president himself, Donald Trump, is a freaking poop coiner, a grifter, a thief that steals from his own supporters, just like that. Straight up grift, straight up bamboozled, right? Anyway. So what can you do? Well, you could be the guy. You could be the guys putting out the signal, you know, like we are doing here. We're putting out the signal. Hey, you know, you shouldn't buy poop coins because they're gonna get you wrecked. You're gonna lose that money, right? But I'm just a guy on the street, you know, trying to talk, and the poop coiner in chief is the president of the United States. His megaphone is bigger than my megaphone. Right? When I say something, it only gets seen by the 4 people watching and maybe the people that watch the replay, right? So help us spread the message that poop coins are bad and that you're going to get wrecked. You're going to lose your savings if you buy poop coins. by liking the video and sharing it, guys. Just like it, tap the screen for hearts and all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild to think of it, you know. So if you're new here to the show and watching for the first time, this is what we're about. We're about saving in Bitcoin, and I'm not telling you to save in Bitcoin. I'm just showing you how I'm doing it here on the show, and we're gonna see the benefits that we've had for the past about almost 2 years. And I'm gonna show you the spreadsheet, and we're also gonna buy some Bitcoin today because we buy Bitcoin Monday through Friday here on the show. We buy Bitcoin, we take custody of that Bitcoin, and we repeat. That's all we do. And you'll see, based on our results so far, that if you can buy Bitcoin and hold it, it increases your purchasing power over time. Okay, so let's get into the next topic, which is, of course, why we stack for the newcomers edition. Okay, the newcomers edition of why we stack. Well, when the government prints money or the banks issue debt, it expands the money supply. When the money supply expands, that means there's more dollars in existence. When there's more dollars in existence, the dollars that were there beforehand have to give up a little bit of their value in order to give value to the new dollars. Okay, just like a pizza. If you have a pizza with 8 slices and you slice it up some more into 16 slices, you don't have more pizza. You have more slices that are less pizza. Just the same thing with the money. If you have a certain amount of money that represents the value of the economy, but you take those monetary units and you double them, triple them, right? Then you don't generate more GDP, you don't generate more economic value. You just change the ruler. Okay? You took the ruler that was the dollar and you shortened it. So now it takes you $2 to buy what was worth $1 before, right? That's why your house goes up in value, or it appears to go up in value, right? It's not that the dollar is getting, it's not that your real estate is getting better over time. It's getting worse. It's getting older. But even with that old aging real estate, it's costing you more and more money in the future because you're paying with weaker money, right? It takes you more slices of pizza to get full when the pizza slices are this big. Okay? A normal pizza slice is like that big, and you could maybe get full with like 3 or 4 slices, right? But now it's going to take you, I don't know, 400 slices because each pizza slice got split up into 100 pieces, right? And does that mean you got more pizza? No, it just means you got 4 slices worth of the original amount. Okay, so why am I telling you all this? I'm telling you all this because this is where Bitcoin comes in. If you save your Bitcoin, if you save your value in fiat money and government money, that wealth is subject to inflation and debasement. And so when they expand the money supply, your share of the overall economy goes down. Your percentage of the overall economy goes down because they're increasing the monetary units, but they're not giving you monetary units to compensate for your percentage loss, right? Again, if there's a pizza that has 10 slices and you're holding 1 pizza slice, you have 10% of the economy. That's the value that you worked for, that your savings represent. If they then go and split the pizza into 10 more slices, now you have 20 slices of pizza, right? Your slice of pizza that used to represent 10% of the economy will now only represent 5% of the economy unless they give you an extra slice, which will put you back to even. Okay, so this is the way this is the way you get yourself out of that system that's inflationary, that's set up to steal from you continuously. And you take the value that you worked so hard for and you put it into Bitcoin, right? And since Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million, it's capped. You won't be able to get debased on it, right? And on top of that, as it's continuing to grow in popularity, because people are starting to realize how inflation actually works, and they're trying to figure out a way to shield themselves from it, other people will start to get into Bitcoin as well. So you have that effect plus the effect of just not getting debased, and it's driving the price up. It's crazy. So it's going to continue to go up. And it's the best place for you to store the value that you worked so hard for. Okay, saving in Bitcoin is like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents those hours. That's how Bitcoin works. Okay. And that is why we stack. Oh, let's go with a double air horn. What's going on with my music over here? There we go. Fade the music back in. All right. That is the first half of the show. The next half of the show, we're going to actually go over the current holdings for the show, and then we'll jump into the purchase for today. Okay. Let's go do that right now. 2025. Okay. Let's get into the next topic. Stack recap, because we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin Monday through Friday here at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We actually do it live during the show. And today, our stack is currently at 6.46% profits for 2025. Not bad. And our profits for the whole lifespan of the show so far is 115%. Since May 22nd, 2023, we've been stacking Bitcoin here on the show, and there it is, the proof of stack right there. My favorite BTC themed YouTube channel out there is 88 Stats Radio. Stack Bitcoin show is number one. Nice. Bitcoin Amigos, Swan Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Unleashed with Oliver. I haven't seen Bitcoin Unleashed with Oliver. I haven't seen 88 Stats yet. I need to go check those out. Thanks, Pipeline. Those are good recommendations. Okay, so there it is. That's the current stack, and this is the stack for 2025. The price of Bitcoin is well above our average buy price for 2025. So today we're going to buy $20 worth of Bitcoin. That is the plan. That is how much we're going to stack today. Okay. All right. Now that we know how much Bitcoin we're going to stack, there's only one thing left to do. Trying to stack some Bitcoin. Bitcoin Beacon in the house. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Bitcoin Beacon. What up? Good to see you. Good to see you in here. We're kind of going fast today on the show. I gotta get back to my regularly scheduled job. All right, so I'm gonna open up the Strike app, hit the buy button, get it queued up. $20 worth of Bitcoin right there. I'm gonna hit next. It's gonna show me the preview. I'm gonna hit stop the music. Drum roll, please. Here it is. Buying $20 worth of Bitcoin today on the Stack Bitcoin show. 22nd day of January. And there it is. Just like that, we've stacked an additional. Let me get this music going, guys. What's going on? We've stacked an additional 19,036 Satoshis. We're putting it on the spreadsheet here. 1, 22, 25. We bought at the price of 104,118.51 Bitcoin. About $20 worth. The yield is 0.0001903. 036. Pretty good. And you're going to copy this. All right. That is our total for 2025 so far. We've saved $500 worth into Bitcoin, and it's currently worth $530. We've gained about 6.17% so far. Wait, all right? Did I mess it up? There it goes. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Let's put this data on the overall spreadsheet. Right over here on the proof of stack, network. Look at that. Jeez. We have 6 red lines out of 439 lines. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's a lot. Dang. And so total for January 22nd, 2025 is 0.3285638 Bitcoin. That is the final stack of so far for the show. That's full amount right there. Oh, something fell. The soundboard tried to jump off the desk. It's gonna be okay, soundboard. No need to jump. Still doing my $5 a day Satoshi stack challenge, and I'm almost at 150k sats. Let's go. Nice job, Pipeline. Soon, I hope to be a sat millionaire by year's end. There you go. That's rad. Although I might not make it because BTC might hit 1 million. Oh, that's how I feel about hitting 1 Bitcoin. I don't think I'm gonna make it to hit 1 Bitcoin on the show, guys. Honestly, unless a subscription starts to pick up, because jeez, we've been stuck at 342 subs for the past, I don't know, for the past month or so. Where are we at? Oh, never mind. Oh, I saw 435 videos and it's actually 344 subs. It's wild. It's wild. I definitely think that there's a, I wouldn't say a ban, but there is a noticeable restriction in the promotion of this channel. I don't know if it's because it's Bitcoin, right? Because it's Bitcoin only, right? I just can't. That's the only. I don't know. I can't figure it out. Maybe the shows are just boring. I don't know, right? But I put up that video a couple days ago, Trump Tua, right? And that video has got like, I don't know, 323 views. And even the live stream, when we were doing the live stream with that one, it was like, we had like 20 people at the beginning, right? Because I don't know, I just don't think people care about Bitcoin, guys. Honestly, like, people don't give a crap about it. They don't want to save. They just want the controversy. They want to argue. They want to, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. I'm a little discouraged, actually, guys. If I'm being completely honest, I'm a little bit discouraged, right? And I don't want to play into the. I don't want to be a politics channel. It's draining. It's draining enough. It's draining enough. But like, I don't know. We've been at this, like I said, for what, 2 years, almost 2 years. Why don't you try a meme review for laughs? It could bring the plebs. That's true. That episode did have a meme review. It had an epic meme review of all of the memes that came out when Trump started doing his coins, right? Had the Trump Tua spread. What's it called? The thumbnail. And I went through all the memes that people were putting up on X. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, guys, right now I'm a little disappointed, and but more by a lot of things, actually, and so I don't know. This whole week, I've been kind of contemplating: do I need to be showing up online every day? You know, do I need to show up online every day to make my purchase? Should I scale it back to once a week? Right? And be able to do something with this time instead of, I don't know. It's a hard one. Yeah, I need to figure out how to spice it up. Maybe I do need to incorporate a hot take on something that's the current affair to get the people in here, right? Right? I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of like a clickbaity and like controversial, but I guess you got to be controversial to get. See, I don't want to be controversial. I just want to be a decent human being that wants to stack Bitcoin, dude, and doesn't give a crap about like anyway. Anyway, it's so annoying. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, guys. Thanks for the encouragement, Bitcoin Beacon. Thanks for tuning in, Pipeline Podcast, and Carl. I appreciate you guys showing up. I'm going to partner up with other channels to get others plebs. See, that's a thing, Beacon. Like, I don't feel like I'm aligned with a lot of mainstream, or not mainstream, but with a lot of Bitcoin channels, dude. Like, a lot of Bitcoin channels are just like so diehard Trumpers, you know? And it's like, bro, you don't. Anyway, like I feel left out, dude. I feel like I'm out. I feel like I'm out of that inner circle, I guess you could say, because I don't want to promote, support, endorse in any way Trump the Nazi, you know? I don't want to support that or be associated with or in favor of any of that kind of stuff. And I guess if it means I have a smaller audience, and I don't know, partner up with others channels to go. It's our differences that make us stronger. I believe that too, right? But when our differences are, I'm not saying you and I'm saying when the differences between me and someone else that's like a Trump supporter, right? Or like a show that's a Trump endorser, right? A freaking mouthpiece for the Fourth Reich, right? For the new Nazi party. Like, what part of that is what part of that would I feel comfortable with siding with? None of it, you know, none of it. Because like, it's not like a disagreement we might have on whether pizza should have pineapple or not, right? We're not talking about, let's agree to disagree that I believe pineapple is good on pizza and you believe that pineapple should never touch a pizza, right? That's fun. That's entertaining. It's cool. It's funny, right? We can genuinely agree to disagree and nobody gets hurt, right? Like, I'm not telling you how to eat your pizza. I'm not telling you what to put on your pizza. I'm not gonna kill you for not putting pineapple on your pizza. And you're not gonna try to kill me for putting pineapple on my pizza, right? I'm not gonna try to kill you for a choice you're making, right? But when you look at this, at the politics of today, at the Trump politics, the MAGA people, right? They're choosing to inflict violence on somebody, not because of a choice they've made, but because of what they are, of their race, of their nationality, or whatever, right? So that's just like straight up evil, right? That's just straight up evil. And I don't want to be affiliated with any of that evil myself, right? I don't want to be, because if you associate with that evil and you quote unquote are friends with that, you allow that to come into your circle, then you're by default endorsing their views just because you're around it, right? It's a hot dog. Is a hot dog a sandwich or not? Yeah, but you guys know what I mean, right? Anyway, so that's why I don't like to run out there and promote and try to get on other people's shows, because all those shows are like just a bunch of freaking racists that are, it's like thinly veiled, you know, like I see I know what racism is. I'm old enough and smart enough to see what's going on. Like, sometimes it's not even a dog whistle anymore. Sometimes it's just a straight up Zeke Heil being thrown up by Musk, and people just like, oh, that was a Roman salute. Oh, that was he has Asperger's or something, or he's got a disease that he can't control that, right? Or like, oh yeah, well, what about all these other people? And it's got screenshots of other politicians that are in the middle of a wave, right? And they don't play the actual video. It's just like, come on, dude, you're like stretching. You're stretching to justify fascism and Nazism in the United States of America, right? And I'm just like, I'm just like grossed out. I'm like nauseated by the idea of a so-called based Bitcoiner going to bat for the Trump administration because the Trump administration said Bitcoin, right? Knowing that he's a freaking grifter, and he just dropped 2 meme coins on their face on inauguration day before, right? And now they're all like groveling because he happened to free Ross, right? Anyway, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna just keep putting out this signal that you don't have to be a Nazi to like Bitcoin. That you can like Bitcoin and not be part of the Nazi propaganda machine. That's what this channel is about, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Jeez. Maybe we are gonna add a hot take. We are gonna add a hot take section to the show. I just decided because we need it. I need it. I need to put that signal out there so I can find my crowd. So I can find the Bitcoiners that are not Nazis. How about that? If you like Bitcoin and you're against Nazis, welcome to the community. If you're a fascist, if you're a spineless fascist collaborator, we don't want you here. I don't want you in my group. I'll talk to you guys. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow for another. We'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. But until then, remember, don't be a Nazi, and if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys.